If they say you are a donkey, you are an ass, then you say, how do you like this sound? You end up laughing and they will also end up laughing. See, every time you get upset, you are punishing yourself. You are not punishing others, you are punishing yourself. In the world, there are people who do mistakes. Every day, someone else will do mistake. Turn back and see how many mistakes have you done. Have you been perfect? Huh? Have you been the perfect lady or perfect man? No, you have done mistakes. What if someone holds on to your own mistake all their life? You like it? No, obviously not. So, like you do mistake, others also have the right to do mistakes. And because they did a mistake, you getting upset doesn't lead you anywhere, right? It only shoots your blood pressure, it gives you ulcer, it gives you sleepless nights, and you are spoiling your own time. It's not worth it. Don't punish yourself every day like that. Got it? When everything goes smooth, any fool can keep in a high good mood. Everything is smooth, any fool can keep smiling. But when things go wrong, then also if you are standing up, at least if you don't frown, then you have achieved something in life. And this is a practice that it doesn't happen one day. Never mind, even if you frown, even if you shout, it's okay. I'm not saying just take everything lying down, show the other cheek. If someone beats you on one cheek, show the other cheek. I'm not saying that. You also fight. But don't let the fight get into you. Got it? You want to shout, you shout. But next moment you should be able to shake hand. Shouting and shaking hand should go together. That is art of living. You have the right to emphasize your point. You must, with all force, you do it. But don't harbor anything, any of the outer incidences even inside your head. Don't let it spoil your mood. You should walk like a king. And, king should never get upset or angry. If he gets upset and angry, that means he is not powerful. Got it? So your power is in your ability to manage tough situations with confidence, courage, and a pleasant mind. Or with a smile. But you must keep it as your ideal. And it may not happen overnight. You may stumble a million times. Never mind. But still it is worth achieving it. When you move in that direction, one day or other, you will definitely find yourself in much better place. Isn't it? See, sometimes your own family, friends would say, what is the point? You do silence course, you do meditation and all that. They say, no. For how many of you get this comment? Yeah. Look at this. Your family say, you do all the meditation. They are no change. They are the same. So people say that thing to you. Huh? But they don't know that you have changed, isn't it? Are you the same? No. They don't know you. So they may give any comment. You don't buy into those opinions. You don't buy into it. You tell them you don't know. If I had not done the meditation, at least now I am yelling at them, I would have smashed you. That's a fact. Before also you used to get upset, but then you would be upset for days and months together, right? You see, show them now. They are nodding. How many of you are doing that? For months together you were upset, right? Huh? But now you are upset, but then don't you snap out of that bad mood? Yeah? How soon you snap out of it? And like that, in a day, even half a day, in a few hours you snap out of it. This is a big change. And they don't know it. Yeah, and then they criticize you. Oh, you're not changed at all, you're the same. What is the use? And they blame the meditation. No point in you going to satsangs, meditation. Yeah, the same person. No change. No, it's different. You know it is different. You know how it feels for you from inside. And that is a very big change, no?
Gurudev, you say sadhana, seva, and satsang ensures we remain the closest to you. But if we're able to do all three regularly, sometimes there is a subtle ego that comes into the picture. How to keep that in check?
Never mind. If you find ego, keep it in your pocket. Don't show it all the time. Sometimes you can show, look, I have my ego too. Well, okay. You're trying to erase your ego is your big problem. Just feel one with people, Be natural. Okay, someone says some derogatory remarks on you, so what? Can't you laugh and let go? Your kids do that. You don't have to frown all the time. Someone tells you are a donkey and then says, come, I will kick you. Means you are proving that what they say. If they say you are a donkey, you are an ass, then you say, how do you like this sound? You end up laughing and they will also end up laughing. You can tell them, I never thought your favorite animal is donkey. So, have a little sense of humor. Humor is your best weapon. Humor is the best weapon in which you can cut off all conflicts. If you don't have humor, I think you are not very civilized. Humor is, a sign of a cultured, civilized, educated person. If you are made fun, you give it back with fun. If you see the gods and goddesses, they have in one hand, Lord Vishnu, if you see, he has a mace, one hand. Mace is very heavy. In another hand, he has a flower, lotus. Durga Ma, you say one hand, she has the disc. In the other hand, she has a flower too. So even that is a weapon. Humor is also a weapon. Love is also a weapon, bigger weapon.
Dear Gurudev, what is grace and what should we do to receive grace?
The thing that has made you be here is a grace only. You have a good life, that is grace. Whenever you feel you got something in your life which is more than what you deserve, you call it grace. If you think, I deserve it all, then grace is so far away from you. There is no grace at all. Because everything you have earned, it's all you deserved it. That is your ego speaking. I deserve it, so I got what I deserve. Not that. If you can put your attention that you are receiving more than what you deserve, then you recognize the grace. And this is the fact. That's what happens. We are always given more than what we deserve. We are always given more than what we deserve. When we don't recognize this, then we are grumbling. So you can be either in a grumbling state or in a state of graciousness, or graceful, where you feel the grace.
Guruji, you said yesterday that there are 170 universes. Do we take birth in different universes as well?
Oh, yes, 117. Not
17.
70, yeah. Oh, yeah. So we are simultaneously already in many places. Don't think we are just only in this plane. 5 planes, we are already there. We are in many planes, yeah.
Follow-up question, also, which one is your favorite?
Why do you want to put all the worlds in competition? I would never say to anybody what is my favorite. In fact, there is none. That's a fact. But once I got into trouble, I think many of you know this story. once I was in England for 15 days and I had breakfast in one devotee's house, and she made these doklas, and then she asked me 10 times, what do you like? I said, you do anything I like, whatever you do. And then she said, can I make doklas? I said, yes, make. Do you like it? I said, yes, I like it. And I had dokla for breakfast. But then she called all other devotees from Leicester, Manchester to London, wherever I go, for breakfast, lunch or dinner, people say, we know what you like it here at dokla. I have a similar story of Canada. I was in Halifax, and then next to my bed was a bag full of colorful marshmallows. So I asked them, what is this? They said, this is marshmallow. It looked almost like a sponge. And I thought it's something, some spongy things, you wash your face or whatever. So they said, this is marshmallow. This is something you burn in the fire and then you eat. Or put it in the milk or something like that. So they said, hey, we are going to make it for you. The kids in the house. I said, yes. And then somehow, they asked me, did you like it? Yeah, I said, yeah, it's very nice. It's so beautiful. Then, believe me, after that, wherever I went in Canada, what I find? Big bags of marshmallows. In Canada, people thought in those days, my favorite is marshmallows. And the ancient Rishi said, where the mind and the words retreat, where mind and words cannot reach, that is my abode. When words and mind cannot reach, then where is likes and where are dislikes? So, talking in those terms are elementary or kindergarten thing. Oh, I like this, I don't like. So what? It doesn't take a lot of time for you to like the things you like to dislike it, or things you dislike, start liking it. It's happening in your own life. What you liked as kids, you don't like when you grow up. And what you liked in your teenage or in your middle age, when you grow older, you don't like that. So, life is beyond likes and dislikes. Our abode is in the blissful state, which is our original nature.